Well, hello, arcade kids and families. How is everybody doing? I bet you've been spending a lot of time finding creative ways to do school and do recess and get along with your brothers and sisters. Well, we've been finding out creative ways to do church, and so that's what we're doing today. We are sending you a video and some worksheets that you can do as a family and still learn about Jesus and what we would normally learn on a Sunday morning. So, I have a question for you. Who normally brings you to church? Is it your mom and dad? Or maybe just your mom or your dad? Is it your grandma and grandpa? Maybe you come with a friend. Maybe you walk to church by yourself. But somehow you get to church, right? Well, today's story is about how Jesus got to church. And one of the questions we've been working on is Jesus God or a human? And we remember the answer? Jesus is fully God and fully human. Really confusing, right? But he's all God and he's all human. And so let's talk a little bit more about that today. So today's story, Jesus' mom and dad are bringing him to the temple. And that's in the Bible in the book of Luke chapter 2. So if you want to grab your Bibles, you can do that. But we're going to watch our story video right now. So take a look.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan. And I'm Jessie. Jessie, how was church this morning? Did you get to see your friends in your class?
Oh, I didn't go to my church today. Our family went to another church to see my aunt and uncle hold up my baby cousin in front of everybody.
Oh, you went to a dedication.
I don't know. The preacher said a bunch of stuff, and then the parents said some stuff, and then all the people said some stuff, and then everybody clapped.
You know what, Jessie? I think you went to your baby cousin's dedication. A dedication is when parents say they are going to help their child learn to follow God as he or she grows up, and the rest of the church family promises to help them.
Oh, so that's what they were talking about.
Yep, today's Bible story is actually about when Jesus was dedicated.
Did Mary and Joseph hold up baby Jesus in front of everyone and then they clapped?
No, Mary and Joseph followed the Old Testament laws for dedicating Jesus. It looked much different than what we do today, but there were two people who were very happy to see baby Jesus. Listen to this story. Jesus came to earth as a baby. He was born in Bethlehem. Jesus' parents on earth were Mary and Joseph. They took care of Jesus. One day, when Jesus was still a baby, Mary and Joseph took Jesus to the temple. The temple was the place where people went to pray and worship God. Many years before, God had given special rules to all the people of Israel. One rule was, when a woman's first son is born, his parents must present him to God. Another rule was that the child's parents should give an offering to God. Mary and Joseph obeyed God and brought 2 birds as an offering. A man named Simeon lived in Jerusalem, and he loved God. He knew that God had promised to send someone special to save people from sin. God had told Simeon that he would not die until he saw the Messiah, who would rescue people from their sins. Simeon trusted God. That day, God told Simeon to go to the temple. Simeon saw Jesus there, and he picked Jesus up in his arms. Simeon was so happy. Simeon knew that Jesus was special. Simeon praised God. He prayed, God, I am ready to die. You kept your promise, and I have seen the one who will save people from sin. Mary and Joseph heard Simeon say those important words. Jesus was going to save people from sin. Simeon talked to Mary and Joseph. He said being Jesus' mother would be very good, but it would be very hard. Some people would love Jesus, but other people would not like him at all. Some things would happen, that would make Mary very sad. Another woman was in the temple, a prophetess named Anna. Anna was very old. Anna did not have a family, so she stayed at the temple all the time and worshiped God. Anna walked towards Simeon, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. When Anna saw Jesus, she thanked God. People had been waiting a long time for God to send the special one who would save people from sin. Anna told other people the good news. Jesus, the Savior, is here. Mary and Joseph did everything they were supposed to do at the temple. Then they went back home. Jesus grew up, and he was strong and healthy and wise. God was happy with Jesus. God had promised his people that a Savior was coming. When Simeon and Anna saw Jesus, they knew he was the Savior. Jesus came to save people from sin. We can trust Jesus to save us from our sins, and like Simeon and Anna, we get to tell others the good news.
All right, so we learned all about Simeon and Anna, right? And this baby came to the temple and they worshiped him. It's kind of weird, right? But Simeon and Anna had been waiting for a Savior, and they knew Jesus was not an ordinary baby. They knew he was fully God and fully human. Well, did you know that for hundreds and hundreds of years, God's people were looking for this promised Savior? God had promised them way back with Adam and Eve that a Savior was going to come. And Anna and Simeon were watching and waiting. And guess what? The Savior came. Jesus is our Savior. He came to save his people from sin. And you know what? We can trust Jesus to save us from our sins. And then, like Simeon and Anna, we can worship him and we can tell others about him. What are some ways you can worship Jesus as a family? Or maybe ways you can tell other people about Jesus during this really weird time we're in? Talk about that as a family, and then we'll see you right back here next week. Have a great week.